And I got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real. I don't need to get along with your best friend, even better with your family.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to the first full video on the new camera, and also the first video of 2020. Happy freaking New Year. What the heck? It's like 8:30 in the morning, January 1st. I actually just have like normal work to do today. I have a lot of calls to get people enrolled in Fast Track to Fit, which I know I haven't talked about on here because I took a break from YouTube when I was home, but we officially start January 6th. The application will be the first link in the description box, and I'm so fucking jazzed to be launching another round of Fast Track to Fit because, this is where we change lives, and it's literally the best group coaching program I've ever launched, and the feedback just gets better and better every single time. So the information page will be below as well as the application. I'm sure a lot of your questions will be answered there, but obviously if you have questions, DM me on Instagram. I will get you taken care of. Second thing, your girl is looking a little wild today. I washed my hair yesterday and then flew back home to San Diego, so I haven't done shit to my hair. I'm literally just bumming today, and I have this whole freaking thing laid out because I need to charge my camera. This bad boy lasts quite a while, but I need to charge it, and I wanted to film this clip first, and I already lost the plug-in thing to connect to the charger to the camera, but it's the same as like the iPhone. It's just this guy that like goes from USB to plug-in, so I can just use the little iPhone charger box. But I'm like, did TSA take this from me? Because I know what bag I put it in, and it is not in that fucking bag. I'm tired of TSA dicking around with me, or me just forgetting shit somewhere. I know it was in that bag. But anyway, I'm super excited to get back on the YouTube game. I do have like a really full day today, but I want to vlog. I need to go to the grocery store, so I can definitely show you that later. But we'll see what we can get into today. I do want to sit down and talk about my reverse update slash... I'm not going to be like doing a reverse diet series anymore because I'm fucking over it. I ended my reverse diet highlight on my Instagram just because like enough is enough. But I want to sit down and talk about that. And then also I did a Q&A on my Instagram last night while I was waiting to get on my flight, and it was so fun. Like, it was so cool to interact with you and share more about my thoughts, because I feel like typing stuff out on the screen is a lot more conducive to organizing my thoughts and having people actually receive what I am saying than like 15-second video after 15-second video after 15-second video, because I know people just like tap through Instagram stories, and I'm not sitting here saying like you need to spend your whole day watching my story, but I know as a content consumer I like to read the answers to Q&As because a lot more can fit in the text than like a 15-second video. So anyway, that's what we are up to today. We're back in San Diego, we're ready to hit the ground running, and yeah, there's the intro for this video. Still super jazzed about this camera. But I got a lot to learn. I was trying to take photos a couple days ago, and I was like, I need help. So anyway, there's the intro for this, and I'm really not sure what I'm going to be showing you next, but whatever that is, I will catch you there. All right, fam, we have been on hella calls getting people to jump into Fast Track to Fit. I did a couple check-ins this morning. Feeling super productive, but I have like no food since I just got back from Kansas. So we're going to go to Trader Joe's. We're going to go to Ralph's. I want to switch up my meals and start eating new things, but I'm also kind of just winging it and going in without a plan. Obviously, I'll get like protein, carb, fat, whatever. I'll get my staples, but I really do want to push myself outside my comfort zone and start eating things that don't usually eat, because it's stupid to just eat the same shit every day, especially when you're not prepping. So anyway, that's what we're going to do, and I'll do a little grocery haul when I get back. So yeah, let's go. Well, the part about going to Trader Joe's was a lie, because it's New Year's Day and Trader Joe's is closed. I'm not even mad about it because the Trader Joe's people are so great that I want them to enjoy their time off, but like, dang it. I needed some things from Trader Joe's, but it's okay. We'll go to Ralph's and we'll get everything that we possibly can, but I gotta show you this freaking car. I think it is safe to say that they had a very happy New Year. What the shit? I don't understand. So anyway, we're gonna go to Ralph's now. We're gonna stock the up because I need a lot of things.
Okay. I'll see you at home for the grocery haul.
Alright, yos, we are back from Ralphie's. And drop a comment below if you've been around since the grocery haul days where I always got myself a Diet Dr. Pepper or a Diet A&W. Okay, back when I lived in Kansas City, and I'd always go to Target and Trader Joe's. I would always get myself a nice little drinky drink for the way home. So today, pick this guy up, and he will be the co-host of this grocery haul. And, like I said, I was kind of just going into this with a quasi plan, kind of wung it, want to eat new things. So we got a lot of new things, and I'm actually really excited about a lot of them. So, let's get started. Okay, well, not everything's gonna be new, but yeah, we'll get there, okay? Got some spinach because we usually get it at Costco, but we haven't gone yet. Obviously, I think we're gonna go in the next couple days. I just got a baby thing of baby spinach. You know, I put this in my omelet every single morning for the micros. Got some frozen strawberries and bananas because maybe I'm gonna make a smoothie. Maybe I'm gonna make an acai bowl. Sometimes, back in the day, I used to just snack on frozen fruit. Okay? Love that for me. So, let's just go down the fruit trail right now. Also picked up some raspberries, which are some of my favorite berries, along with strawberries, because if you don't love strawberries, what the hell is wrong with you, okay? My top berries, strawberries, raspberries. Not a fan of blueberries. I like blueberry flavored things, but the texture of blueberries, I can't. The skin, I can't, okay? I can't. Also love fruit. I'm a fruit fiend. Obviously fruit has carbs, and now that we are eating well, we're gonna have more carbs, which means more fruit. I'm pumped. Okay, and then next to the fruit, I found these things. They were 2 for $5. So naturally I bought 2, but I wasn't going to until I saw there were 2 different flavors. So it's white chocolate and dark chocolate. And you can melt these guys and dip fruit in them or drizzle them over whatever. I want to get creative with these, okay? Because I also found, next to the fruit, the melted chocolate stuff, crepes. Okay, I've never made crepes in my life. I know you can just make them like normal. They're just thin pancakes, right? They're just thin pancakes. And my sister's fiance actually sent me a recipe for crepes, but these guys are already made. Okay, so let's just take the difficulty out of the equation, and it's 9 carbs per crepe. So I was thinking what I would do is make a sweet crepe with the berries, these guys obviously, maybe the melted chocolate, some whipped cream, which, check it out. I picked up the dairy-free Ready Whip. So this is made with almond milk, and I'm super pumped to try it out. Like, will it taste the same as regular whipped cream? Probably not. But I really am trying to be mindful of my dairy consumption, which brings me to my next discovery. And that is going to be this plant-based cream cheese alternative. I miss dairy, but apparently it fucks up my skin. It might not, actually. We don't know yet because my skin is still purging. But I'm not going to reintroduce dairy until I'm clear to figure out if that is a trigger for me. But based on a lot of people that I've talked to, dairy is just not the best for your skin. So I was like, yo, I'm going to look for plant-based stuff today. So got the Ready Whip, got the cream cheese alternative. I'm super pumped. Oh, I missed a fruit. I got a bag of Bartlett pears. And the other kind of pears they had were like anjou pears. So I literally Googled the difference because I was like, I just want pears to taste good to me. I used to pound pears when I was little. And apparently the Bartlett pears are a little bit sweeter than the anjou pears. But the anjou pears are apparently good for dessert, which I was going to incorporate this into my dessert type crepes. I don't know. We went with these guys. I'm just really freaking jazzed for all the new things. Now, my proteins I usually get at Trader Joe's because that's the only place I can find 96 4-ground beef. And the chicken thigh there is relatively lower fat. I think it's like 5 fat. And that's why I usually get it at Trader Joe's. But it's okay. We can spend our fats. Today, though, when I was looking for chicken thighs, most of them were like 15 grams of fat. And I was like, okay, no. But then I found these guys. And they are only 4.5 grams of fat per 4 ounces. So I love to put some panko breadcrumbs in a bowl, cut up raw, like 4 ounces of this, shake it all together, put it in the air fryer. It comes out like little chicken poppers, or like chicken parm if you put marinara sauce on it. Real good. I will get back to full days of eating soon, I promise. That is a staple meal for me right now. I missed the air fryer when I was home, which, by the way, when I was just out grocery shopping, it feels so dang good. I'm in a short sleeve t-shirt. The sun is out. It's not cold. There's no snow. Ooh, I missed it. Okay, and then the leanest beef that I could find was 92.8. So this is 9 fat per serving, and I'm used to like 4 or 5. But I know this is gonna taste really good. And again, I want to push myself to eat foods that I don't usually eat. Like, I want to get out of this mentality of being scared to spend my macros. Like, that's so stupid. That is like, I mean, I think you could argue that's a form of disordered eating, is hoarding macros, or not wanting to spend your fats on meats that have like good fats for you, right? So anyway, there's that. I found this cute little bag of purple potatoes. I think I'm just gonna pop those in the air fryer for a meal. Nice new carb source. Also picked up the OG corn tortilla street tacos. These are so good. Tacos, let's go. Picked up some of these hash browns because, you know, I have them every single morning. I usually get the Trader Joe's frozen. They're like the same macros. They're just frozen. These ones are refrigerated, so no big deal. You already know I had to restock on the Power Grains. And I recently had a conversation with someone and I said, listen, the day that Band's Power Grains disappear is the day that I disappear, okay? Because I'm going to be somewhere throwing bows, throwing hands at the CEO, okay? So, had to restock on that. I picked up a couple of onions, and I'm just going to chop that up and put it in a little container so I can, like, pull diced onions, because they give such good flavor to the omelets, to the big bowls of food, whatever. I got diced onions when I was home, and I was like, oh, this is a nice little thing. So there's those. Picked up some zucchini for some micros. Couldn't find asparagus. I don't know if asparagus has a season or not, but yeah. Okay, also, I picked up a dairy-free pint of Halo Top. Candy bar is one of the best flavors ever, okay? I used to be on a real Halo Top salute, okay? But I actually won a giveaway on Instagram a long time ago, and I have, like, coupons for free Halo Tops. So I still had a couple of those left, and I just got one of these today because I just had a craving for Halo Top lately, and it's time to honor myself. I picked up some Prego marinara sauce here. This one is flavored with meat, as you can see. It's 13 carb, 3 fat, 2 protein per serving. I want to eat some pasta. Or put this on my little chicken poppers, too. And one of my friends from back home, his name's Dylan, he works at Supplement Superstores, recommended this to me on Instagram. It is the Bolthouse Farms, so yogurt-based dressing. I know, shame on me, not dairy-free, but I'm trying, okay? I really want to try this. It's Sweet Heat Sriracha. So I think I'm going to put this over, like, a bowl of something that I make, whatever that ends up being. Pumped to try that. And the only other thing I got was some Powerade Zeros. I restocked. The white cherry is like literally my favorite. The blue is such a close second. Okay, so that is what I have got here. That is today's grocery haul, kind of coming back from being out of town, pushing myself to try new things and coming up with new ideas. So stay tuned to Instagram, stay tuned to Full Days of Eating for what I come up with. But it's been a second since I've done a grocery haul, like a real one, because usually I go to Trader Joe's like every other day. That is what I got for you for now. All I have left today that's like time bound is a call with my personal development coach. But otherwise I think Lexi and I tonight are going to put away Christmas decorations, sad, and clean out our freaking pantry because it's time. And this kitchen is such bullshit. There's no space. I tried to call a potential new place today and it's New Year's Day, so they're closed. I'm trying to be productive today and everywhere's closed. I'm like, oh yeah, entrepreneur props. You forget that, you know, the real world people, they have days off. Anyways, that's the update for now. If I come up with something fun for this next meal, I'll show ya. But otherwise, catch you then. All right, homies. We are trying out the Sweet Heat Sriracha yogurt dressing on a little bit of chicken here. Okay, so here we go. I'm pumped. Yep. Big fan. It's 3 fat, 3 carb, 1 protein for 2 tablespoons, which is clearly more than enough on a few ounces of chicken, but yo, it's good. Y'all know I'm a saucy gal, so that is a fun new one. But I have all the goods laid out here to make fun crepes. So we got some pears, we got some strawberries, we got some raspberries. I'm gonna melt some of this chocolate and we'll be topping with the dairy-free Ready Whip. So that'll be dessert and I'll show you the finished product. Here is the finished product. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. It looks so good. Let's try it. Let's try it out. I just love crepes. I haven't even eaten it yet. I love fruit. I love chocolate. I love crepes. This is the shit. Look at that. Heck yeah. And the non-dairy Ready Whip is not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll probably pick the vlog up tomorrow. I want to sit down and talk about my reverse like I touched on at the beginning of this. So I want to include that before I wrap this video up. So, I will see you tomorrow. What is up, friends? It is the next day. I'm outside. We haven't been out here in a while, but it feels good and I wanted to film this final outro clip of the video just to kind of give you like an update on how I'm feeling with like my reverse diet and shit, because I know I have not talked about it, and that's because your girl has been going through such a shitstorm ever since show day, and it's for so many reasons, but basically I just have spent a lot of time thinking about what I want my life to look like, and I'm gonna be fucking honest, right now, that is not bodybuilding. It is not competing again, it's not having a very structured off-season and day-to-day things. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm salty about like what happened, but it's also like, okay, it happened for a reason. I think the universe just needed to rock my shit so I didn't keep going down like the wrong path, right? So yeah, in terms of competing, like I think it's really cool, and like I admire the people in the sport, I admire like the process, like I love prep, you know that, but right now, not only the thought of prep and competing, but the thought of just like being with a coach and being very diligent and tracking my macros every single day and weighing myself every single morning and training 5 days a week and doing this cardio protocol, like all of that strictness and rigidity, like I resent it so fucking much, and you can tell by the emotions that come out of me when I talk about it, and I noticed that about myself, and just led me to, you know, where I am now. And what I want my life to look like is fucking going to a yoga class and then going and getting acai bowls, or freaking going to F45, like trying new forms of fitness and maybe only training 4 days a week instead of 5, like taking unplanned rest days and not freaking out about it, like not tracking my fucking coffee creamer, just shit like that. Like I'm just so tired of it now. Obviously that's because I dieted for 30 weeks and I have been tracking macros for years. I've been in this sport and this lifestyle for years, so therefore I have sacrificed years of my life for the sport, and I would not have done that if it wasn't something that I wanted to do. Obviously, like no regrets, okay? I truly would not change anything because bodybuilding has taught me a lot and made me into the person that I am today, but I think I just had like the identity crisis where I realized I have a lot more to offer the world than, you know, being a bikini competitor or winning a pro card or showing you how to track your macros and do really extreme shit to transform your body. And as far as like body dysmorphia goes, yeah, I've been like really suffering with that. Gaining weight sucks, putting on body fat sucks, and here's what happened. I've been on my reverse and I did very well. Like I've been doing well. I'm not like eating like an asshole. I'm not binging, anything like that. But up until about so I competed at the beginning of November, and then up until like I went home for Christmas, I had only gained like, I had gone from like 127 to like 132. So that's really good. It's like 5 pounds in like 6 weeks. And I don't want to even put like good as a label on that. I hate that I said that, because everyone's reverse will look different. If you are comfortable with gaining more weight more quickly, like putting on more body fat quickly, you're going to gain faster than that. If you're someone who wants to stay leaner, which is not the smart option, you might just hang around there and not gain much weight, which again, I do not advocate for. Obviously, we want to be somewhere in the middle. I remember the last reverse I went through post-show a couple years ago, I gained about a pound a week, and then it ended up being like 5 pounds a month, and that was like a really good rate of growth because obviously, yes, after you have been low calorie, you are primed to store fat, but you are also primed to gain muscle if you are training and eating in a way that is conducive to gaining muscle. So you're super like, it's almost like newbie gains all over again. So it's really hard to push yourself to eat more when you're like, well, what if it goes on my body as fat and not muscle? Like, it's all such a mindfuck, and there's so many of these thoughts that are just flying through your head. So what happened was, I went home for Christmas, and I shit you not, within, I think it was either 5 or 7 days, I think it was 7 days, I gained 5.5 pounds. Now, was all of that fat? No. Was all of it muscle? No. I was having hormonal fluctuations. I was having all my PMS symptoms. I was holding on to water. I was inflamed. I was stressed. Like, a lot of that was not true weight. So, I kid you not, my weight went up like a pound and a half, pound and a half, pound and a half, pound and a half. And I was like, oh my God. I was like losing my shit. And I was like, I know it's hormones. And so then the next day, like, I came down a pound, and then the next day I came down a pound, and I was like, ha, knew it. Next day, back up 2 pounds. And I was like, I'm fucking done with this. So I stopped weighing myself about 3 days ago. It was one of my last days at home. And I will tell you what, there is something about starting your day off and determining how it's gonna go, not based on a fucking arbitrary number on the scale, but based on how you feel. Like, today I woke up and like, I feel good. I don't feel like I'm stuffed full of food. I don't feel hungry. Like, I just feel good, like in tune with my body, and I don't look at myself in the mirror and overanalyze my physique. Like, I truly don't. And that's a good tip if you are suffering from body dysmorphia thoughts, or you're going through a reverse or whatever. Don't look at yourself in the mirror, like when you get in and out of the shower and stuff like that. Like, just think about how healthy you are, okay? Because being lean is not worth sacrificing your overall health. It's crazy that this is even a fucking issue, because we are so deep in this like physique hole, right? But today I feel like I look really good, and I don't know what I weigh, and it's incredible. It is fucking incredible, because I just went and had the best leg day ever. I feel very fueled. I feel good. I feel like I have superhero strength right now. Like, it's insane. Okay, like, I was trying to lift more, but like my body was failing, and I was like, no, I want to do more, but like my body couldn't. And usually it's the other way around, when your mind gives up before your body. So that just feels really good, and that's where I'm at with this reverse. And I don't want to, like, I haven't taken progress pictures in a couple weeks, which I do want to stay accountable with that, just to like, so I can look back on it. But today I didn't fucking feel like it, so I didn't. And I don't feel like weighing myself, so I'm not. I'm still tracking my food and hitting macros on different days, but I just like don't care to share all the logistics anymore, and that was just pressure I was putting on myself. So that's why I ended my reverse diet highlight. That's why I'm gonna like end this series on YouTube. I didn't really plan on continuing it for like ever, right? Because there's not really like a hard stop to a reverse diet. But yeah, that's just like kind of a little insight. I could sit here and talk about this forever, because I have gone through the worst shitstorm ever in the last like 6 weeks, aside from when I had my law school anxiety, which is a whole other story. But it's been rough. We're on the up and up, and I just have to give myself grace, give myself love, nurture myself, give me what I want, what I need, one day at a time, because tomorrow is a mystery, yesterday is history, and we gotta focus on today. And I know it's really resonating with a lot of you, which is cool, because I feel way more connected to you now that I'm like just like in a lifestyle phase, right? And not frickin' prep. Like, obviously I loved prep. I loved sharing it with you and teaching you about it, but it's not sustainable, and hardly anybody does it. Like, bodybuilding is such a small sport, dude. Even though like we follow a lot of bodybuilders and competitors on the internet, it is such a small portion of like humankind, right? Most people go through their lives and don't even know what a fucking macro is. They don't track their food. They eat when they're hungry and they stop when they're full. Like, what a concept. And they look fine. They look fine. So I just want to like back myself out of this, and I do plan on, you know, transitioning more toward intuitive eating as time goes on. Right now, my bitch ass is not mentally ready for that. The thought of deleting my MyFitnessPal gives me anxiety, so I'm not going to do it. But I have taken steps, obviously, like done weighing myself, didn't take progress pictures, like stopped my reverse diet highlight, and like I thought that I would never let go of that. I thought I was gonna fill out a check-in form for myself every single week. I have not done that, and I'm like, that was a stupid thought, you know? So it's just backing out of this very strict, regimented, like just rigidity, like I was talking about earlier. Like I'm just not about it. So I had my holiday fun. I probably gained some weight. It's fine. I need to gain weight. It's healthy. I'm just going to restore my systems quicker, and I know I'm not going to turn into a fat ass. So yeah, training good, feeling good, eating well, and I guess training well, feeling good. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. And like I said, I could talk about this forever. Like I myself could probably film like a 2-hour video or like a 2-hour podcast or something just about the last 2 months. But it's a lot. So if you have specific questions, drop them below and I'll get back to you in the comments, or I can just make an entire video about it. But right now, this is as much as like I can like think of off the top of my head. Obviously, I had to come around to sharing, and I am like obviously comfortable with sharing now. So yeah, that is the tea, sis. So anyways, I don't think there's anything else I want to touch on in this video. Life has just been crazy, but I'm ready to pick back up on the vlogs, especially with the new camera. So super, super excited, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me the space to do what I do, share what I share, and all of that good stuff. Like I really do appreciate you more than you know. Obviously, I tell you every single time that we hang out, but I want you to know that I really do mean it. So, as always, if you watched until now, I am taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way. If you could give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell before you leave, that would be dope. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!
Oh,